Corpse Party Blood Drive is a must-own survivor horror adventure game for the PlayStation Vita, and the Ever After Edition here is probably the best way to experience it. Now, while this originally cost quite a bit more than your average PlayStation Vita game, I recently bought this for $20 new at GameStop. So come on, let's see what 20 bucks at GameStop can get you for a new special edition of an awesome PS Vita game. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stuff I Play, your source for everything weird, adventurous, and retro. And if that sounds cool to you, why not subscribe? And today we're looking at this, the Corpse Party Blood Drive Ever After Edition. So come on, let's unbox this thing. Alright, so let's break into the Corpse Party Ever After Edition and see what it has to offer. So first things first, we have the soundtrack to Corpse Party Blood Drive. It's Corpse Party Songs of the Deep, which is on 2 CDs, beautifully printed CDs. And this has the complete soundtrack for the entire game, and that's just really cool. Like, let's be honest here, I love soundtracks, always good to have. And in fact, the last game soundtrack I got the Club Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack, and for about a month I was driving around town blasting Mute City. So next off, we have an art book. And now this art book contains a lot of just really cool stuff, you know, pictures of the characters. Gotta be careful, I've opened this before, and some of them are pretty revealing if you catch my drift. I know a lot of y'all are going to be playing this trying to find your favorite waifu. Looks really good. And what it also includes is actual mini biographies on the individual characters. And this goes on for pages upon pages. And it also gives you just some backstory on the previous 2 games in the series, so you'll be caught up when you start this one if you're like me and haven't played another Corpse Party game. And finally, of course, you get the game itself, which is a PlayStation Vita game. You open it up, and you get the game, no manual, because I guess kids these days don't like manuals, and that just makes me sad. And you get the game on a PlayStation Vita game disc. Between these 3 things, it's a very cool set, and I just knocked the box off the table, but that's okay. Here box, you can go right here. So you get all of this for 20 bucks at GameStop. Granted, that's implying you can still find it. PlayStation Vita stuff is few and far between, and GameStop has recently been price hiking some things. And of course, if you find this at a regular mom and pop style retro game store where they mainly just sell used games, you're more likely to not pay even less than what GameStop is selling it for. And they'll be better because you'll be supporting a local game store. So overall, after unboxing it, is the Corpse Party Blood Drive PlayStation Vita Ever After Edition worth it? Yes. Absolutely yes. I know this is on iOS and Android as well, but there's nothing like having a physical copy of a game, especially when it comes with an art book and a soundtrack. And for 20 bucks, now granted, as I said earlier, this is on clearance on GameStop. That's why it's so cheap. So pick it up while you still can. It's definitely a really cool Vita game, and it's a shame because even though the Vita didn't sell well, it's a system I really love. So for those of you who are Vita collectors, tell me your favorite PlayStation Vita games in the comments below, and if you don't own a Vita, why not? Tell me that. And with that, don't forget to subscribe for more great content such as this, and I will see you next time.